demand, if you will, in the talent department. They're still going to compete. They're still going to play hard. There's still a lot of pride in this organization led by Greg Popovich.
Maxey no good on his first shot attempt of the evening. Greg Popovich now in his 27th season as head coach in San Antonio. I'm sure you're going to hear this a lot this season. This is his youngest team he's ever had, Tyrese Maxey. Everybody here wanting a goaltend on that one.
Who don't trust the guy behind them, they wind up fouling and not even allowing the help to come.
Johnson drops it off to Pirtle, high out the window. 13 of 21. That's the most free throws he's ever made and most he's ever attempted in a game. Great move by Joel Embiid on the baseline. Embiid. Shot clock in single digits. Maxey, corner three. That's a little bit too strong. Off of Johnson, though. 3.4 on.
Anticipating that baseline pass, and he's hugging it, getting in between two Sixers.
The head fake, no good on the layup attempts. Maxey the rebound.
That's why you don't foul a guy like Pirtle. Make him make those kind of shots.
Maxey steps into a wing triple and drills it. Tyrese Maxey didn't make a three-pointer a couple of nights ago. That one had to feel good. So, good pass, but didn't bounce high enough for Pirtle. Scooped to hard, back to Tyrese Maxey. Around and down it goes. So, good pass, but didn't bounce high enough for Pirtle. Scooped to hard, back to Tyrese Maxey. Around and down it goes. I mean, he was 6 of 8 last night in the win against the Pacers. Tyrese Maxey already has 1 3 to his name tonight. Niang, Embiid, both battling for the offensive rebound.
How many of those guys are still back on the team again, right? A high level of turnover.
Niang with the reverse.
Using the rim as protection.
All of us who were lucky enough to watch Tyrese.
Doesn't look like your traditional hesitation dribble. It is a modern aged hesitation dribble and one that's effective for him. Keep in mind, they're going to compete, not going to lay down. They don't play to the score. Each possession is important to them.
This shot swatted out of bounds by Gorgie J.
Shy away from those post-ups and the frequency in the post because he's tired.
And it's Jones drawing a foul on Maxey. He will have a chance at a three-point play. Happy with the way PJ played the other night. Did not want to use him for almost full 40 minutes.
But it was a nice plus, Molly. Speaking of plus, credit, right? There are opportunities here in a situation like San Antonio, and he's making the most of them.
Maxey looking to respond, not that time. Guess who took the offensive rebound? Daniel House.
He is bigger than PJ, right? So there is that advantage there, and give the Spurs credit.
Richardson with the steal.
And that's what young guys, that's their biggest hurdle, is being consistent. So if you can string a couple of games together, kudos to him. That's going to go a long way to impressing people.
Good screen from Tucker, freeing Tyrese Maxey.
They swung it around the horn. Tyrese, plenty of time.
Maxey 3 of 6 from downtown so far tonight. He's got 13. Bad miss for the Spurs. Maxey grabs the loose ball and wants to push. Tyrese is listed at 6'2", 200.
Okay, so that's 11 inches. Yeah, it's a big difference.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's like, no, there's just too many hours in the day to fill.
We'll figure it out in a couple years, but right now.
Yeah, I gotta show him what the.
And you know what, Abdul Nabi, you're pretty good too.
Devin Vassell, 20 points in the first half. That's the biggest half of his career. Up top, Maxey finding Embiid.
That he's lost 20 pounds. I believe you touched on it earlier. He hasn't lost any strength, though. See how he turns that corner and with that left shoulder dip, creates some space.
Maxey, another alley-oop to Joel Embiid. Shot clock that wasn't where the officiating crew wanted it to be, so set it back to 22. And then a Sixer turnover. Into a rotation spot here in the NBA.
Well, and he's become an important part early on in this season. A big contributor coming off the bench.
Maxey way off on that 3. Undrafted back in 2016 and has just slowly but surely worked his way into a rotation spot here in the NBA.
Well, and he's become...
They put up 35. That's why they had a 3-point lead at the break. And now Johnson taking the baton in quarter 3. Tyrese Maxey steps into the 3. Off front iron, Johnson the rebound.
On entering the league from long range, he's kind of had to, right? All big guys nowadays need a 3-point shot in their game.
Maxey blows past everybody, switches hands. Can't finish, though. Shot clock is off.
Give them credit, right? Popovich, look where he is on the sideline, still coaching.
Embiid draws contact, lays it up and in. Maxey blows past everybody, lays it up and in.
Well, what Maxey saw was McDermott in front of him and nobody behind. Perdola was yet to come back into the picture.
That's why he was the 11th pick back in the 2014 draft. 9th season for him now. Maxey on the left side of the lane, blocks by Perdola. Sixers get it back though.
There's plenty of time. It's a 7-point ball game with 6 minutes. Don't panic. But you've got to change a few things. Either way, it looks bad, and that's what the officials saw.
Johnson is fouled.
Are already, just by their design, must-haves. Because you're clearly the better team. And then to come out after struggling for 2 games against elite, and you could change it, but up until now, you've got to wonder.
How do they change it?
Energy, right? Get up in people right now.
James driving, kicking. Somebody's got to shoot it. Shot clock winding down. Tyrese takes it in, and he's going to draw the chip. Going to draw the
And one. Yeah, it was deliberative.
I like the end result, though.
Always in our favor. So you could look at the Spurs bench. Primo alongside the coaches.
Moving the ball around with one hand in the air. Nice job by Jakob. That is the first time I've heard him described as Julius Erving.
Double figures now for him. 11. Lead back to 8. Maxey jams it home. Outscoring the Sixers bench 40-10. Understandably, the Sixers starters play a lot of minutes.
They were also hoping that the bench production was addressed this offseason with some of the new additions.
Coming to town next. They're here Monday at 7 o'clock. That'll be a 6:30 pregame here on NBC Sports Philadelphia. And then first road trip of the season. 25 tonight for Tyrese.